Hello, hello. All right. I know that I was going to do all 12 signs at once, and I just got too tired and I couldn't do it. I had to take a break. So we're going to start off with Scorpio. Guys, I'm not editing any of this. This is just all 12 signs. Whatever comes out, general readings. You know the drill, right? You guys know what's up. We're going to do Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. All right. For Scorpio, my sweet little stingers. What's up? What's the situation? What do you need to know? Whatever comes out, okay? Whatever comes out. What does Scorpio need to know for their very highest good? All right. I hope everybody is safe, happy, healthy, doing what they want, living their best life. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I love the comments. I read them all. I am also having a deal on personal readings right now, so if you want to get in on that, just shoot me an email. My information is in the description box below. And let's get it. What does Scorpio need to know? What do they need to know? What's the deal? What's the sitch? All right. 8 of Swords. Okay, Scorpio. Coming into the current situation, the 10 of Pentacles. The challenge, blockage, is the 2 of Pentacles. The foundation of the reading is the Knight of Pentacles. All this earth energy, okay. The recent past, we have the World, okay. The crowning or overall energy is the 4 of Pentacles. What's up with you doing the Pentacles, yo? Coming into the near future, the 6 of Cups. Your energy right now, the 3 of Cups. Energy external to you that you may or may not be aware of. Oh, the Devil. I'm not going to show it close up because this platform does not like it. Whatever. The universe, the advice from the universe, should you choose to accept it, is the 7 of Wands. And the potential outcome is the 10 of Swords. What is going on, Scorpio? What is this? What is this? I don't know. What is this? What is going on with you? It looks like right now in the current situation with that 10 of Pentacles that there is a legacy relationship, marriage, family, kids, house, car, dog, life insurance, family vacations, whatever, the whole deal. Financial stability, matching license plates, whatever, 10 of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Well, there you are, Scorpio. It burned to the ground, literally. Not literally, but it blew the F up. Oh, my Lanta. Okay. All right, the Tower. Scorpio. Your relationship blew up. Judgment. You guys. There is. Okay, the Judgment card can be a decision. It can also be the rebirth of something. And it's right next to the 6 of Cups in the future. So I don't know what's going on, but I feel like, first of all, your marriage or long-term committed relationship, your legacy relationship crumbled to the ground. I mean, it's like it just got sucked into a black hole void. It's gone. And now there is a lot of judgment around you because whatever happened here, people are judging one or the other of you or both of you, whoever, whatever, because that's what people do, right? But there's also a possible rebirth of something because in this Judgment card, that hand is coming up out of the grave. Okay. Oh, okay. So the challenge, the blockage, the obstacle is this 2 of Pentacles. Let's find out what this is before I open my big fat Leo mouth. Because I'm good at that. It's my best skill. And let's just see what's going on. 2 of Pentacles. And the 5 of Wands. Conflict, competition, and somebody was juggling. Was it you? Was it your person? I don't know. Judgment-free zone. But round and round, up and down, back and forth, through and through. Just on repeat. Juggling and fighting. It almost is like somebody couldn't quit screwing up. And then, I mean, it's like every week there was a new fight. And the Two of Wands. Now somebody has, either the other person has made a decision to move forward, is looking to their future, turning their back on you, or it's you, okay? But that cycle, that's a really, really toxic cycle, and it cannot keep repeating, right? Okay. In the foundation, we have this Knight of Pentacles. Well, this Knight of Pentacles isn't even moving, okay? And this is the foundation of the reading. You guys, you two have been stuck in this. Somebody screws up, you fight about it, and fight about it, and fight about it, and fight about it, and then you're okay for a minute, and then somebody screws up again, and you fight about it, and you fight about it. Nothing is ever resolved. Nothing is ever changed, right? Stuck. And that's why your overall energy is the Four of Pentacles. Stuck. And it is affecting your money because you guys had a Ten of Pentacles commitment. That's blown the F up. The Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. So somebody finally decided to walk away, right? We saw that with the Two of Wands. You, your person, doesn't matter. Leaving things in the past. They even could have just physically like relocated because Eight of Cups can sometimes be a travel card. And the Three of Cups. Why? Because there was a third party. And I don't even know if it was the same third party, but it was the same damn problem every week. And whatever it was, if it was another person, if it was drinking, if it was somebody who was a workaholic, an alcoholic, it doesn't matter what it is. It's just something big that takes away from the relationship that is a constant problem. You guys weren't solving it. So the recent past, the world, this cycle's coming to an end. It is not going forward. The Knight of Swords. Because all you did was argue. It just seems like this intensive arguing that you just broke each other's heart and cut through their guts. Both of you, I think. And the Ace of Cups. Somebody was ready to go. They were done fighting. They were ready for a new beginning. Even if that was just healing themselves, they were done. Right? They're done. They're out. That's exactly what this could be too, right? The World card, that cycle ended. They got in their flipping car. If I can get a hold of it. Right? So something ended with the World, right? And they just literally, Lord, they literally got in their car with this Knight of Swords backwards. It's like when you first learned to curl your hair. Anybody remember that? And the mirrors backwards? Comment if you did. Literally got in their car and said, I'm out. Right? I'm looking out for me now. I'm done. I'm not going to do this anymore. Okay? Now, was that because they found somebody else or was that from self-love? I don't know. Different for everybody. So your crowning energy is this Four of Pentacles. Stuck in this like holding pattern of this constant drama and arguing. Like my head hurts from it. Like my head hurts from it, literally. And the Six of Pentacles. Finally, something has to give. Finally, there has to be give and take. Finally, something's moving. Finally. We only went from a 4 to a 6. But finally, equal give and take is starting to happen. There's push and pull, push and pull. It might not be super balanced just yet, but it's finally starting to move. Ten of Cups. This was, I mean, one of you thought this was your Ten of Cups. The problem is I think both of you were acting a fool with the arguing and the hateful comments. You know, like when you argue, I mean, you can't unring a bell. You say something horrible, you can't take it back. And I think that was because this was such an intense situation that nobody wanted to resolve. I mean, somebody is just wanting their happiness. Okay. Now, for some of you, maybe you started talking to one another. Maybe things started to shift and change and you're looking for your happiness, right? However, this Eight of Cups, I just feel like somebody walked away. I really do. I feel like somebody just got in the car and was like, I can't take it anymore, right? So here in the near future, we have the Six of Cups. I do feel like there's love there. I just feel like there's just too much water under that bridge. That bridge has been desecrated by rushing waters with this Tower card. There's not even a bridge. And the Ace of Pentacles. But somebody wants to reconcile. Somebody wants to get back together. Somebody wants to continue this cycle. For some of you, the reason the person left is because they wanted to connect with an ex. Okay? Not all of you. Either way, somebody wants a brand new start. But you got to be able to, you have to be able to continue with that give and take, right? The Four of Swords. Somebody wants to heal. So some of this is somebody wants to heal with leaving and finding a new person. And some of it is they want to heal this relationship and continue it. And there may very well be energy to do that with the Ten of Cups in the crowning energy, right? But there's a lot of bad habits. There's a lot of bad blood, right? And if that's what you want to have happen, it's going to take a lot of work. And for some of you, you just bounced out and maybe you've got an ex on your mind, but right now you want a new beginning, a fresh start, and you need some rest. All right, Scorpio, how you see yourself is the Three of Cups right now. What is this Three of Cups? What's going on? I want to get another one before I say anything. So some of you, this is a third party situation. So you are evaluating your money, reassessing, right? Because this was a Ten of Pentacles relationship, which is putting you into the energy of this King of Pentacles, right? Really like, all right, if we're gonna split, I gotta think about this money. The problem is we have this Devil energy, we have the Tower. In the outcome, we have the Ten of Swords. I really just think something's over or needs to be over. But again, that's for you to decide. So energy external from you, the Devil. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, but you don't have to be. And the Lovers. You're dealing with somebody who cannot give up another person. I almost feel like that's their Six of Cups. It's this past person, and maybe that's who they've been hanging out with all this time because they couldn't give them up. For others of you, there's two stories here. For others of you, you guys can't let each other go. No matter what you do. I mean, it's been, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years of the same. And people are like, ugh, they're always fighting. Ugh. Are they back together? I don't know what day of the week is it, right? Wowzers. And the Eight of Swords. Yeah, stuck in that toxic, can't give it up. Can't live with it, can't live without it. Not seeing a way out. And some of you, that's this relationship. Others of you, and the reason the Six of Cups could have showed up if there's not a third party is because you guys have been together for a gajillion million years, right? Like since the third grade or since junior high or since high school, or just been together forever because you had a Ten of Pentacles relationship. You've been together a long time. For some of you, this is just a person from the past that they've never been able to give up, or you've never been able to give up. Take it as it resonates. The advice from the universe, we have the Seven of Wands. Everybody's coming at you right now, right? Because this is a lot of drama, and it's been a lot of drama for a long time because it's toxic AF. And the universe is saying, stand your ground, right? The Two of Pentacles. Weigh your options. Think about something before you make a big decision, right? Regardless. Okay? This too shall pass. And the Nine of Pentacles. So the advice from the universe is for you to break free from this person and just be on your own. That's the advice from the universe. Doesn't mean you have to take it. And you know what? If that's not the advice you like, don't do it. I'm just reading the cards, man. I'm not telling you how to live. I'm in my basement with my dog on a freaking Tuesday talking to a camera. I'm not telling anybody how to live. Come on now. All right. So the potential outcome here is the Ten of Swords. It is over. You can beat this dead horse as long as you want. It's over. The High Priestess. There was never consistent truth, right? It was always cover-ups and lies to cover this lie, to cover that lie, to cover that lie, to cover that lie. And I think both people were just as responsible, right? Because you have a responsibility to make a decision. If this is going to continue happening, you don't get to rip their ass all the time if you're going to stay, right? Gotta make a choice. But there was just too much secrets. Yeah, Six of Swords. This relationship has it's just ended. Five of Pentacles on the bottom, right? Feeling left out in the cold or feeling without your person, but it's something that has to happen, right? Seven of Wands, you feel like everybody's coming after you. But the Three of Wands, you've got to make a decision to move forward. There has to be some expansion, right? And this Eight of Swords, we had that over here. Eight of Swords and Seven of Swords. Stuck in sneaky behavior. Sneaky snake behavior. Toxic behavior, right? And now it's just done. And you both feel ridiculous without the other one, right? You don't want that to be the end. But it has to be. I mean, it just has to be. You don't have to take that advice. You can do what you want. But this has been a long time coming for the majority of you. And it almost doesn't even matter who this person leaves you for or who you leave this person for. Because it's like your relationship has run its course. It's just done. It's just done. All right. That was intense. Scorpio is always intense. Every time. All right. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. Okay. I love you all. We're going to move on to Sagittarius. Fellow fire sign, Sagittarius. I am having a deal on personal readings right now. Don't all that's in my description box, okay? Oops. I'm just going to pause this real quick. I'm just going to pause it. For the love of Pete. There. Gravy. I had to go clear across the room to get one. They went everywhere. All right, Sag. What's going on? Sag, I feel like something might be imploding in your life. But we're going to find out, right? We're going to find out because that's what we do. We find out, right? All right. So what does Sag need to know? Oh, I bent it. I'm obsessed with this deck. And I bent it. Mother. Hate it when that happens. Anyway. I hope everybody is doing well, safe, healthy, and happy. I'm struggling through this. I started this morning and I was going to go through every sign, but the first video, the part one, man, that was like over 2 hours and I'm like about to fall over. I had to take a nap. So I'm working on my energy. I'm getting there. It's going to happen. I do feel good being back, or being on here, full-faced. I'm not saying that it'll always be like that because there are some days that I just don't have the energy to do everything. All right, Sag. What's up? What's up? What's the situation for Sag? All right, Four Swords on the bottom of the deck. Need some peace. Coming into the current situation, the Page of Swords. The challenge, the blockage, the obstacle, the Two of Wands. The foundation of the reading. Why is this all happening? Well, it's the Three of Swords. These readings today, I'm telling you, I've seen this Three of Swords energy and people clearing out of places. It's all over. The recent past, the Nine of Swords. The crowning or overall energy is the Hanged Man. Coming into the near future, we have the Five of Cups. Your energy right now, or how you view yourself, is the Sun. Okay. Energy external to you that you may or may not be aware of. The Hermit, Virgo energy. So we've got Pisces, we've got Leo, we've got Virgo. The advice from the universe, should you choose to accept it, well, something's coming to an end whether you want it to or not, because the World card means endings and new beginnings, right? So it's more of a warning. And the outcome is the Nine of Pentacles. I love that for you. With the Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck, feeling like you need rest, like you need a break. Like, can I just get a minute without something going on? Okay, Page of Swords. I feel like right now you're like learning something new. It may not be totally new. You may just be learning, it's like when you get a new job doing the same thing you've always done. You know how to do what you do, but you have to learn how to do it where you are, right? And for some of you, it's like you're keeping an eye out on something, but I'm not sure what that's about. What's this Page of Swords for Sagittarius? What's up? The Five of Pentacles. So some of you are coming out of a time where there was not a lot of money or not a lot of happiness, and you felt alone and by yourself, right? But you're learning something. Yeah, and you've got a new beginning. That fire, right? It's like, fire signs don't always just stay where they are. That's just not what we do. We're not earth signs. Come on. So you grabbed a new opportunity and you took it. So the challenge, Two of Wands. Why is this the challenge? Why is the Two of Wands the challenge for Sagittarius? The Two of Pentacles, weighing your options. You're thinking about the future right now, though. You may even be looking to like make a move of some kind. And I don't know, like step out of some situation. But you're weighing your options. You're looking at the future. Hell, you could just be shopping for life insurance. I don't know. And the King of Cups. Who's this King of Cups for Sag? The Seven of Wands. This is somebody that just keeps coming around. I'm not sure why it showed up there. And you don't want them around. And you're looking to the future, and this person's getting in your way of your future. I don't see it as threatening. I just see it as bothersome. It's just somebody in your environment that tries to push you into a corner, keep you from spreading your wings. All right. So the foundation is this Three of Swords. What in hell's bathroom is this Three of Swords? And Judgment. I feel like it's this King of Cups. I feel like this is the person that just won't leave you alone. You're trying to think about the future and move forward. Kind of like break out, break free. You've got this person that for whatever reason you're attached to or is attached to your energy and they won't leave you alone. And it's somebody who's hurt you and they just keep popping up. Page of Swords. And they watch every freaking thing you do. And it's like they criticize everything you do. I don't know who this is. So the recent past, the Nine of Swords. There was something that happened that left you super stressed out. What was this Nine of Swords in the past? Page of Cups. Again, I think it's this water sign popping up all the time. That's what I think. And they stress you out. That's about to end, though. It's like this person is like, maybe they're an ex-husband. Maybe they're a baby daddy. Could be even a family member that just won't freaking leave you alone. It's about to come to an end, though. Big time. So the Hanged Man. So this is you feeling stuck, but gaining enlightenment, right? Working the problem from a different perspective. Whew, and the Strength card. The universe is about to get you right on out of this situation. Like, that keeps you feeling less than, that keeps you feeling regretful. It's like they make you feel bad about your decisions, about the things that you do, about the way you do them. But you can't get rid of them. And here they are in the near future. 5 of Cups again. What's this 5 of Cups? The universe really needs you to realize that there's 2 full cups behind you. Just because there's 3 spilled ones in front of you, turn your back on those 3 spilled ones. This person doesn't get to decide your life. I don't know who they are, but I don't like it. The Hanged Man. That's what tried to pop out a second ago. Again. But you're starting to see this from a different perspective, right? It's like you finally realize, you know what? I'm done. I'm not answering texts. I'm not answering calls. I'm not talking. I'm not communicating. I'm not sending an email. I'm not sending a letter. I'm not doing anything. I'm done being stuck, being strung up by the legs and constantly criticized and made to feel less than. Yeah, the 3 of Wands. New opportunities moving forward. Expansion, relocation. So how you see yourself right now is the Sun. You've gained enlightenment about this, right? You're seeing things clearly now, and this person should have no hold over you. The 7 of Swords. I feel like this is, you almost feel like with this person that you're finally seeing how sneaky and crappy they are. Even though you've known that for a long time, I just feel like something's going to happen to push you over the edge of their behavior, right? You see it now. Not like I said, not that you haven't always seen it. I just feel like they're going to do something that crosses the line and you're going to be like, oh, wow, didn't think you had that in you. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. You're going to flip the script on this though, because this turn of events is meant to happen to get you out of this situation, whatever it is. All right, so your person is the Hermit. Why are they in the Hermit energy? Could be a Virgo, don't have to be. And the Fool. Here's the thing that I don't like. Okay, I don't read reversals because I don't have to, because I read intuitively. And I'm not saying anything about any other reader. I don't care how anybody else reads. But right now, this Hermit is literally laying awake at night, just thinking of ways to make you angry, to fool you, to trick you. The Fool can be a trickster, right? Just wanting to make you feel small or less than, or like an idiot, or like you can't do anything right, or like you're a bad mom or a bad person or whatever. Blah. And the 2 of Wands. They're just going to keep doing this. They're not going anywhere, right? In their mind. But the universe has other plans because this is coming to an end with this World card. We have the World over here right across from it. And the 4 of Cups. Aren't you done with this now? Right? Aren't you over this already? Can we get off of this merry-go-round? The universe is like, aren't you done? Take what I'm offering you, a chance to get off this merry-go-round, right? And the High Priestess. And start moving in silence. Start keeping things to yourself. Start not justifying your behavior. No is a full sentence. Right? Because your outcome is this 9 of Pentacles. Strong, independent, fierce you. Right? Yeah. Get on out of there. It's like you don't even feel like you have freedom because this person just weighs on you all the time. They just slam you all the time. The 5 of Swords. Fight it out. Let them lose. Right? Let them lose. You need some time to heal with this 4 of Swords, and you need balance with the 6 of Pentacles. There needs to be equal give and take because for some reason this person's somehow connected to you. But the Queen of Swords, lay down the freaking law, speak your truth. The Queen of Swords is my don't F with me or I will cut you card. Literally. You might have to say to this person, I'm done effing with you and you are done effing with me. Right? Sometimes you just got to cut people out. I almost feel like this is like a situation where it's like your baby daddy, or it could even be a toxic parent or family member, but it's like they just get their kicks out of kicking you right in the teeth. And it's like you've had enough going on. I mean, I can feel like you've had enough going on. All right. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. We're going to move on to Capricorn, right? Like, share, subscribe, and comment, Capricorn. I love you all. I love the comments. What's going on with my little devils? I am having a deal on personal readings. Shoot me an email. They're 35% off. Just shoot me an email. Get you hooked up. What's going on for Capricorn? What do my little devils need to know? What's going on in your life, Capricorn? Whoopsie daisy. All right. Oof. All right. Scribble that out. I did that. We're on Capricorn. How's it going? All right. What's up? What does Capricorn need to know for their highest good? Let's get it. Bottom of the deck, the Knight of Pentacles. All right, Capricorn, there's your earth energy. What you trying to get to? Coming into the current situation. Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Doesn't have to be. The challenge, the blockage, the obstacle. The moon. Cancer, Pisces. The foundation of the reading. Why is it all going down? The Page of Swords. The recent past. The Six of Swords. Your crowning or overall energy. All right. It's the Ten of Pentacles. You know, Capricorn, your earth energy makes you good with that money. I'm a fire sign. I suck at it. Coming into the near future, we have the Seven of Pentacles. How you see yourself right now is the Four of Wands. Energy that is external to you that you may or may not be aware of is the Knight of Swords. Coming into the near future, we have the Ten of Wands. And the potential outcome. We have the Eight of Wands. All right. So that Queen of Cups energy coming into the current situation. And keep in mind that time isn't linear, okay? It's just not. This could have already happened. This could be happening right now. It could be happening in the near future. But the Queen of Pentacles is that water energy. You could be in your feels. You can have some prominent water placements. You could be both. But the Queen of Cups is very, very intelligent. She does not let her emotions run rampant. She's got those reined in. She's mastered those. She's intuitive. Maybe even a little psychic. Right? What's this Queen of Cups for Capricorn? Good gravy. Having a day. What is this for my Capricorns? What's this Queen of Cups? The Knight of Pentacles. Got the, yeah, what is this? Okay. And the Six of Swords. So something is moving forward, either with you or another person, but it's going very slowly. We have the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, of the other deck. So I feel like there's been conversations with this person or conversations with you, and it's literally, there's been so little progress. It's like you're just inching along with whatever this is. Trying to figure it out, trying to come out of the dark. Because with this moon energy, there's some kind of unclearness. You can't see it. You can't find the way forward. Things are hidden from you. The Five of Pentacles. I'm going to get another one. What's this Five of Pentacles? I almost feel like somebody is telling you that they're worse off than they are. Like trying to get something from you. Like, oh, I don't have any money. Or, oh, I don't have a car. Or, oh, I don't have this. I don't have that. They're like hiding the fact that maybe it's not as bad as it seems. The Four of Cups. It's like they just want what they want. They're not happy with what they have. All right. The foundation of the reading is this Page of Swords. So some information could have come in, whatever. What's this Page of Swords? And the Page of Pentacles just tried to pop out, and so did the Hanged Man. For the love of God. What's this Page of Swords? The Chariot. See? Okay, it's like somebody is saying, I'm having all these car problems. I need money. But really, their car is fine. You found out, right? It's like that kind of energy. You found out. And the Ace of Cups. This person has given their energy to something else or someone else. Or they're just greedily trying to fill their cup without offering you anything. So the recent past, the Six of Swords. Again, we have the Six of Swords again. And Temperance. Sagittarius energy. Again, I feel like this person tells you things are worse than they actually are to get something from you. And the universe is finally kind of stepping in with this Temperance card and like, It's like there's a lot of conversations, but it's always the same thing. Page of Swords. Yeah, you're learning something about this person, you know, not telling you the truth. And they're almost just being kind of a garbage human, honestly, because they're not doing it for any reason. It's like they're just bored, or they just want more, or they just want gain. Your crowning energy is the Ten of Pentacles, right? This could be a spouse, even like if your money is separate, or if they just are always wanting new things. Oh, my car's not running right. My car's not running right. I need a new car. Right? But they're just doing it because they're selfish. Yeah, you guys could be married. The Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles, that's what I'm guessing. But you have a choice also. And the Three of Cups. They're doing it because they like doing it. The Three of Cups can be a third party, but it doesn't have to be another person. It can just be something that they're giving their time to, other than you. Right? It's like they're out running around with their new outfit and their new car on your dime, even if you're married, because they've lied and said they need this, they need that, they need this, they need that. Okay, I'm just hearing, it's like somebody even said, oh, I need like this small medical procedure done. So I need the deductible. You know, it's $2,500. I need that deductible. Seven of Pentacles. You're starting to think about your finances. What's going on, right? What's going on? What's happening? You're learning all this and you're like, this person's going to bleed us dry. Yep. And you know what? It could be anything. They could be drinking it, drugging it, but I'm getting more of the sense that they just greedy and want stuff. And the Six of Wands. I feel like it's like a parade for them. They're like, every day they win. They're like, every day they get something from you. Every day they get more. They want more. They want more. I think somebody bought somebody a new car here. Because they were like, my car is doing this or doing that. And the mechanic said, blah, 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 blah. That $600 you gave me to fix the car, they said they can't fix it because it needs $7,000 for work. Whatever. But I do think you're married with this Four of Wands. And I do think there's stability. I think your financial situation is fine. But it won't be for long. Ten of Swords just tried to come out. Probably should have taken it. All right, what's going on with this Four of Wands? And the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. So whether this is you or your person, here they are looking good. And it could be you doing this. I'm just saying. Here they are looking good with their new clothes, looking in the mirror on your dime. Yeah, and the Strength card could be dealing with a Leo. But it's almost like they're like, oh, I've got that person under control. Don't worry about that. I can get what I want. Ugh. All right. External energy. Knight of Swords. I feel like they finally figured this out, or you finally figured this out, and now there's going to be an argument. Now they're coming in hot because they're mad. Yeah, Seven of Wands. They're like, what in the hell? Right? And the Five of Cups. Gosh, they just make you feel sorry for them every single time. Blah, blah, blah. That's what it is. It's like you get onto them, you find this. Maybe you found like little pieces here and there. You're like, you spent how much on what? You know, and then it's forgotten. So the advice from the universe is the Ten of Wands. This is a super heavy burden. You're carrying your weight and you're shouldering the burden for a lot of other people. And the Four of Pentacles. They're going to deplete you. You're going to drown if this money just keeps going out like this. And that's, I mean, it's just money manipulation is what it is. Yep, Ten of Swords. They're saying, cut it out, end it. Try to come out down here. Ten of Swords. Be done with it. Right? If you can't get them to change their behavior, then you have to end giving them or end a relationship or whatever. Right? So the Eight of Wands is your potential outcome. Fast forward moving energy, back and forth communication. What's this Eight of Wands for Capricorn? What's this Eight of Wands? The Eight of Swords. You've been stuck in this energy for a long time, and now there's an opening for you to be able to move forward, to get out from underneath this energy. Now the Seven of Cups. So this person is playing mind games with you, and they're going to continue to do so unless you end it. Right? They see you as like their personal vending machine for whatever they want. But it's not going to stop unless you stop it. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. Cut it right out. That's sad. All right. Capricorn, that's what I got for you. And again, could be vice versa. You know, whatever. And, you know, don't be mad at me. I'm just reading the cards. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay. So we're going to move on to our Aquarius pals. Right? What's going on with Aquarius? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I read all the comments. I love them. I love hearing from you guys. So let me know if it resonates. Also, I'm having a special on personal readings right now. They're 35% off. Shoot me an email. All of that's in the description box below. What else? General readings, right? Not going to resonate for everybody. We all know that. Okay. Check your other placements. Don't force it if it's not your story, right? And don't get mad if you hear something you didn't want to hear, because don't be watching the psychic lady if you don't want things uncovered. That's all I'm saying. Okay. What is going on for Aquarius? What's going on for Aquarius? What does Aquarius need to know right now for their highest good? All right, let's get it. Bottom of the deck, the Knight of Pentacles. He's showed up a lot. Okay, coming into the current energy. Woo, Ace of Pentacles. All right, Aquarius, I like it. An opportunity, a big shiny penny. The challenge, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. The foundation, why is this all happening? The Four of Cups. Dissatisfaction is what I just heard very loud. Very clear. The crowning, or no, sorry, the recent past. What? The Nine of Cups. The crowning or overall energy is the Hierophant. Taurus energy. Coming into the near future, we have the Tower. Okay, Scorpio energy. How you see yourself right now. The Six of Wands. Energy external to you that you may or may not be aware about. We have the Strength card you may or may not be aware of. Advice from the universe, the world. Boy, this has shown up a lot of times today in that position. And the potential outcome is the Hermit. Okay. I also just heard follow your dreams. What is that about? What is that about? In the current position here, you've got this really beautiful Ace of Pentacles, though, right? A brand new beginning. Something may have been offered to you, a job, a promotion, a project, something, right? Something like that. And, you know, this Ace of Pentacles, it's like a seed. If you nurture it and you water it, it will grow. It will grow and provide you with, you know, shelter and comfort and, you know, whatever, right? Because it's all about, Pentacle energy is all about your stability. And this is a new opportunity. Now, it's not going to be easy, I feel like. I feel like it's going to be something that's really, really, really going to have to work hard. But you feel really driven to do it. Yeah, this is coming together in my mind. All right, Ace of Pentacles. The Seven of Swords. This almost seems too good to be true. You're like, wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute. That can't be true. That can't be right. Are you lying to me? Are you really offering me a job for that much money? Are you really going to, you know, partner up with me and run a professional or run a successful business? Are you sure? And Judgment. Got to make a decision. It might be something you got to make a decision about quickly. So the challenge or the obstacle is this Queen of Pentacles. I'm not so sure she's really an obstacle. I almost feel like this is the person you would do anything for. This is the person you're doing this for. This is the person that you would always do anything for. Virgo, yeah, she's always on your mind. You're always thinking about her. He, her, him, they, we, whatever. And this is something that you just don't trust, so you're moving very slowly, right? And you feel uncomfortable that you're moving so slowly with it because you know that this person, potentially wife, girlfriend, somebody who truly loves you and you truly love, but it's like you feel like, you know, you got to do something quick. You know, you don't want to lose this person. And I don't think you would, but you're like, I just want to do everything for this person. Yeah, the Page of Swords. You're looking into something new. You're scoping something out, something new, some new opportunity, some new beginning, some new option. Why? Because you're dissatisfied. You're not happy where you are. In your, you know, in your location, in your job, whatever it is, it's like you want more. You want something more. The King of Wands. So that's Leo energy. But the King of Wands is somebody who gets what he wants, right? I see it. I want it. It's mine. Titus Clay. My dog keeps licking the carpet. Please stop, honey. I love you so much. Okay. So taking action on this, right? They're not just going to stand around and do nothing, okay? The Knight of Pentacles. But it's going very slowly. It just is, it's going a lot more slowly than you thought it would, or a lot more slowly than you would like. And it has to do with finances, financial restraints, that kind of thing, okay? So the recent past, we have the Nine of Cups. Why is this Nine of Cups? It's a wish fulfillment, right? So you may be living in a relationship with your dream husband or dream wife, not even, you know, like, this can't be real, right? What's this Nine of Cups? The Magician. You're manifesting. You're manifesting a wish fulfillment. I love that for you. Manifesting a wish fulfillment. And it's coming through as this new financial opportunity. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. It's like, how do we get further? How do we advance? How do we get out of this tax bracket and into a bigger one, right? So the Hierophant. So this talks about advisement, guidance, spiritual or otherwise. Maybe you are going to go back to school or going to take classes or going to go to seminars or something, but you're learning. You're learning. Yeah, because you want this situation that you're in, lack of finances, financial restraint, you want it to end, and it's going to. Because you're manifesting it. The universe is bringing it. Now, when it comes, it's going to come fast. That I can tell you. Yeah, and the Seven of Pentacles. Readjusting your finances, taking stock of. If we move forward like this, can we afford to hang here for a minute until it pays off? That's what I feel like that is. So coming into the near future is the Tower. Big, fast change. Everything falling apart because you're going to go forward with this big opportunity. Yep. What did I just say? A brand new beginning. And you feel so good about it. It's like you're so pumped, right? You are so pumped about this opportunity. But I mean, every tower moment is a good tower moment. Most of them don't feel like it because it's really abrupt change and it's uncomfortable. It can be painful. You know, you're leaving things behind, but it's so that you can have new beginnings. The Five of Pentacles, to get out of this lack of space, this lack of money, this lack of having, this, there's never enough, right? All right, so how you see yourself currently is the Six of Wands. You're going to go for it. You're going to go for it. This is the winning card, right? Like a celebration, a parade. Five of Swords. You're going to have to fight for this, though. It's going to be harder than you thought. And you are going to be leaving people behind or leaving situations behind, because the Five of Swords is like, you know what? I don't want to fight you, but I will. And if I have to win and leave you behind, I will, because I want to advance and I want to level up and I want to go farther. And sometimes people get left behind. And that doesn't mean that they're not good people or good friends or good whatever. It just means that it's run its course. Whoo! But it's going to be the Wheel of Fortune, baby. Winning the cosmic lottery. All right, energy external to you. We have the Strength card. I feel like this is your person. Always standing beside you, always having faith in you, always believing in you, always there for you. And you draw your strength from that person. And now you're both looking towards the future. The future's so bright. I like it. And the Three of Cups. There's going to be a celebration. But this person truly loves you and they want to be happy with you and they want to share experiences with you. They want to celebrate and toast, to your success. So the advice from the universe is the World card. This is not necessarily advice. This is the universe saying things are changing. Something is ending with that Tower card and something new is beginning. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, a new offer with money that will have you sitting pretty. And the Hierophant, you may have to go to school. You may have to learn something, but that's okay. That's going to be the hard part for you, right? I almost feel like doing this isn't going to be so hard, but maybe the schooling to get there is going to be harder than you thought. All right. The outcome is the Hermit. So what I love about the Hermit is, yes, he moves slow. Slow and steady wins the race. He's got a star in his lantern, right? That's the universe leading him to the good stuff. Right? You've been really, really thinking about this. You've been in your head about it a lot. Maybe you've changed your minds a lot. But you're going to have a brand new beginning. Maybe even somewhere where there's water close. Yeah. Yes, you're going to relocate. The Eight of Cups. Yes, it's leaving things in the past that no longer serve you. Yes, it's turning your back on things. It can also be a card of travel. We're out of here. We've got our new big adventure coming in towards us. What did I just say about where there's water? There's going to be a beach. It's been a slow go, right? But you are with somebody that you would kill and die for, right? You love this person so much. You guys are together and you love this person so much. I feel like you guys make decisions together. I feel like you work really, really well together. You're hesitant about this because you don't know if it's going to pay off, but it is. So much bigger than you thought it would be. So much bigger, better, faster, more, right? And the hesitance is understandable. There's good reason for hesitance, especially with, the economy and the world the way it is right now. But it's something that you can do. You're going to have to put your back into it, but you can do it. I mean, if anybody knows that song, they know the reference that I was making there. Okay. So we're moving on to Pisces. Pisces. What's going on for Pisces? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I do have a deal on personals right now. If you would like to check that out, they are 35% off. Shoot me an email. My email is in the description box below. Right? These are general readings. Not going to resonate for everybody, so take what resonates for you. Leave the rest. Check your other placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross watchers welcome, right? All right. Oh, yikes. What does Pisces need to know? What's going on with Pisces? What's their situation? What's up with Pisces? What's up with Pisces? All right. What does Pisces need to know for the highest good of all involved for my Pisces? My slippery little fish. All right. Let's get it. Woo! What are you weighing the options on? Going back and forth. Do I or don't I? Should I or shouldn't I? Should I stay or should I go? I don't know why that came to mind. Coming into the current situation. King of Swords. Air energy. The challenge, blockage, obstacle is the Ace of Cups. Oh, Pisces. Okay. The foundation of the reading. Why is this all happening? The Four of Pentacles. The recent past. The Seven of Swords. The crowning or overall energy is the Five of Swords. Coming into the near future, we have the Three of Swords. Whew, okay. How you see yourself right now, Pisces, the Tower. All right. Energy that is external to you that you may or may not be aware of. The Six of Swords. The advice from the universe, the Page of Pentacles. And the potential outcome, the Hermit. Aquarius just had that. All right. So what is going on? The King of Swords is air energy, which is typically Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but it doesn't have to be. The King of Swords is someone who is very intellectual, is very articulate, is very quick-witted, very strategic, like planning, like not making a move because they have this ability to be in the mind of whatever they're thinking about doing or whoever they're thinking about, right? It's like, I just heard military. I don't know what that is, but that would be a good example of a Queen of Swords, right? Strategic planning. What is this King of Swords for Pisces? Why is this here in the current situation? They're going to end something. Pisces, you're going to end something. Something that's probably run its course, but it's going to be super painful to the other person. The Nine of Wands, because you just can't do it anymore. You've stood there and done whatever you needed to do for as long as you can take it, and you can't take it anymore. And it doesn't mean that they're doing anything bad. It just means you can't take it anymore. Whatever has made this fizzle out, you're over. So the challenge, the blockage, the obstacle is this Ace of Cups. Why is this Ace of Cups here for Pisces in the challenge situation? What's going on? Well, here you are. You are strung up over new love or something new, an emotional new beginning. Why is this? Why is Pisces? What's going on? What is this? Make it clear. The Four of Wands. Dang it. So this could be a soulmate energy, a twin flame energy, right? Maybe you're in a situation now where you're with somebody and then that's run its course and it's over. And you want a new beginning with your person, with your soulmate, right? So the foundation is the Four of Pentacles. Again, yes, if you go look in the book, this is kind of the miser card. Be careful with your money. Don't make any big moves with your money. But again, this is also you not making any moves at all until you know exactly what you're going to do, right? Page of Swords. You got your eye on something, someone. You're watching something. What's Pisces watching? What's Pisces watching with this Page of Swords? And remember, guys, that this energy can be reversed, okay? What's Pisces watching? Pisces is watching a Queen of Cups. Somebody with water placements potentially, but somebody that he has a lot of love for, or she has a lot of love for. I just say he or she because there's he or she on the cards. It doesn't mean anything. And this Queen of Cups, I feel like, is alone and independent. She can keep herself warm. So the recent past, the Seven of Swords. What is this Seven of Swords? This could be your strategic planning, plotting. I got to get out of here. How am I going to do it? Yeah, the Three of Swords. I feel like some of you, Pisces, you or your person is like going to leave for a work trip or something legit, but they're packing away more than they need. And it's going to break their person's heart. There's 4 people in this story, or 3 people in this story, sorry. Right? Pisces, the person they're with and the person they want to go towards, right? They want to go towards the Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Doesn't have to be, but that's who their Four of Wands is. That's who their Queen of Cups is. Pisces, this could also be your energy, having a lot of love for someone, right? But not making a move yet. You're fixing to. All right. Ooh, the sun is starting to come in. So the Five of Swords is your crowning energy. This is going to be a lot. Be a lot of fighting, a lot of cutting yourself away from this current situation, a lot of hurt feelings, a lot of broken hearts. But there you go. You're walking away. Again, travel. Somebody's traveling and they're packing more than one suitcase. And the Eight of Swords, because they feel stuck. And this is the only way they feel they can get unstuck, or you feel that you can get unstuck, right? But it's going to absolutely just wreck somebody. But we've got 3 people who are hurting here anyway. I'm not here to give advice. I'm just here to read the cards. Judgment. So Judgment can be making a decision. It can also be the rebirth of something, because this hand is coming up from the grave. Yep, and the King of Wands. So they're right across from each other here. Matching energy. And the King of Wands is not going to stand by and do nothing. If he sees something that he wants, he says, I see it, I want it, it's mine. He gets what he wants. Right? You put that fire and air energy together and it is powerful. All right, currently, how you see yourself, the Tower. You may have just burned down the house with this whole I'm out of here thing, right? But everything's falling apart. Pile of rubble. Six of Wands. But that's what you wanted. Things needed to blow up because it was over, or you wanted to end it, right? I also sense there's a little bit of like cockiness, which would make sense if you're like this King of Swords, King of Wands energy, which I'm not saying it's bad, but it's like, finally, I can clear out of here, right? And feel free. Yeah, Knight of Wands. I'm out. Yeah. So energy external to you, Six of Swords. I feel like this is somebody who doesn't want any problems, drama, issues. And there is a long adult conversation to be had, right? All of those swords, they're air energy. There are thoughts. But this is a conversation that needs to occur before you can go from that rough water to that calm water. Or they will turn their back right on you, or you them. Emperor. I mean, this person is it. This is your person. Male, female, doesn't matter. But there's a conversation to be had. And the Queen of Pentacles. Again, you're going towards somebody who can take care of themselves. They're willing to be with you, but they want to know that it's the real thing, that it's stable, that it's going to last, because they're not doing it if it's not. And that's what that talk's going to be about. So the advice from the universe, the Page of Pentacles. I feel like this is reach out to this person with something small, some kind of honest, like true, don't just be blowing smoke up their what. Because they won't accept anything less than the truth, right? The Four of Swords, yeah. They want to heal this situation, and there's energy to do it with the Four of Swords. Offering them something offering to heal a connection, right? The Eight of Pentacles. It's going to require work. Are you willing to do the work? Are they willing to do the work? That's that conversation that you need to have, right? So the Hermit is the potential outcome. So the Hermit is slowly moving towards what the universe has for him. I hate that the light's coming in. That's a little better. So there's a star in his lantern. So the universe is guiding you right to where you're supposed to be. And it's been a long time coming. But there you go. They're saying, all right, the time is now. Get in your car and get a move on. You may actually just show up at this other person's house with your packed bags. Ooh, hope they let you in. Well, it looks like they're going to. The Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. That's what you have the energy for right now. Two of Swords, bottom of the deck. You may not have been speaking to this person for a long time. You may not have heard from them for a long time. But you are weighing your options with the Two of Pentacles. Ready to bolt right out of a situation. Offer your cup of love to someone with the Knight of Cups. Because they're your true happiness with the Sun. All right, Pisces. That's what I got for you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. If you want a personal reading, all of that's in the information or in the description box below. I'm tired. All right. I hope you all enjoyed this. I'm going to timestamp it. I love you all. And I'm sending you tons of love and light. And the light's in my eyes.